Namaste. Welcome to Authentic Living, where we learn to come home to ourselves, one breath, one feeling at a time. This video is being posted on Friday, and typically what I do for a Friday video is some sort of guided meditation about making friends with an emotion. I have one up here for grief, for guilt, for fear, anxiety. And, the plan today was to record a video, a guided meditation about the inner critic. And if I'm being authentic, as the creator of Authentic Living probably should be, my inner critic has really been coming up quite a bit lately. Just with all of the various life changes that I've made over the past year or so, there's never been a moment in time of whether or not I thought that was the right decision. However, it is putting into my head a little bit of a voice of, am I actually making an impact in the world? Is all of the time and attention that I'm spending on building this channel worth it? Is it going to actually help anybody? Because that's ultimately why I created this. I spent 21 years in healthcare and then became a yoga teacher, a sound healer, and ultimately my main passion in life, my dharma, my life purpose is to help other people. And so my inner critic has been there quite a bit lately, kind of knocking on the door, asking me if this channel, if this work is actually accomplishing anything. So, with that being said, I think the best way to deal with some of these emotions is just to sit with them. Like I've talked about in the yoga nidras, like I've talked about in these emotional meditations, that really these emotions are just messengers. And the more we can pause and just sit with it and feel it and understand that it's all transient, the easier it is to move forward, the easier it is to respond versus to react. So today, friends, I'm not going to take you on a guided meditation journey. I'm just going to sit here and meditate for 10 minutes. I'll put some calming background music on, I'll set a timer, and I hope that you'll meditate with me. Because honestly, sometimes the energy of meditating with somebody else makes it so much easier to get into that space. Okay, anyway, without further ado, let's take a few deep breaths. Find a comfortable position, seated, either in a chair, cross-legged on the floor, and then just close your eyes. Maybe put your hands on your knees, and then just take a deep breath in. And let it go. Take another deep breath in. And let it go. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. As we start this meditation, just know that whatever comes up, comes up. And maybe if this works for you, imagine yourself at a train station or at an airport. And the thoughts that come in are like the trains or the airplanes. They come and they go, and you can watch them with some curiosity. You can notice them, but you don't get on the train. You don't get on the plane. You just watch. You watch them come, you watch them go. All right, friends, I will start the timer and I will guide you out when it's time. All right, friends, take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale, sigh it out. Thank you for sitting and meditating with me today. I would really love to hear in the comments what came up for you, how that felt, just anything that you might like to share. I know for me personally, sitting for 10 minutes and just sitting with whatever comes up, watching the planes and the trains go by, it is such a grounding experience. It makes all of the inner critic noise just fly by or roll by. And so let me know how that felt for you. And until next time, friend, Namaste.